Hey everyone, I'm Sue and welcome back for another episode of Does This Notion Really Work? And in today's episode, we're going to talk about something a little bit different than a traditional sewing notion, but yet we're talking about something that every sewing and crafting room needs. We're talking about the Slimline table lamp. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe below and don't forget to click the little dinger button. That way you get alerts every time I upload a new video. The Slimline lamp is designed by Daylight Company. It was designed a few years back and has quickly become the #1 selling lamp in the sewing industry. So we're going to head over to the other part of my sewing studio and take a look at all of its benefits. So let's go ahead and open up our Slimline box. You will notice that there's a set of instructions. You'll need a pair of scissors to remove the tape from the inside box. And here we go. Here is our lamp arm. Then we've got our lamp shade. Just remove all the plastic. Use your scissors to remove the little tiny boxes. And inside you're going to find a few things. One, you're going to find the power cord. Then you're going to find in the other box the clamp. You're going to take the lamp shade and you're going to insert it into the lamp arm. You're going to want to make sure that you push fit it and that it is fully inserted. Next, you're going to want to take the lamp stem and put it inside the clamp. You're going to loosen up that thumb screw and just push it in. Once you get it in and you like where it's at, go ahead and tighten the thumb screw. This little guy right here is awesome. It swivels around, especially in tight areas, which is great. And lastly, you're going to plug the power supply jack into the connector on the short cable at the bottom of the lamp arm. Alright, I went ahead and set my lamp up. It is attached to the edge of my table. Okay, here is the lamp. And in the instructions it says that you want to keep the lamp below your eye level. So as opposed to having it up like this, you want to keep it a little bit lower. It also mentioned if you can put it behind your sewing machine. Now how cool is this? I can actually it has two different flex points. It has a flex point at the top and a flex point at the bottom portion of it. And I can actually flex it around just like that. Then I also found it really interesting that this swivels. Of course, you want to make sure it's nice and tight, but it is something that's kind of cool that you can have. And I'm just going to swivel that there. Now, most importantly, the light that you are seeing right now, it is provided by my two lights that are for filming. I have two bright lights. I also have natural light coming into my sewing room, which is over here to my right. It's a sliding glass door and we're on the second story, so there's a lot of light that comes in that way. And the last source of light that I have right now is from my fan lights. There's 3 lights in there. They're called like the true lights that you can get at any big box store, and they work pretty good. My room is rather dark though, typically. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the 2 big lights off and for the filming, and that way you can see what my room normally looks like. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so this is normally what my sewing room looks like. And honestly, I mean, you can see the shadows behind me. It's very dark, even with my 3 light bulbs and the natural daylight. I also wanted to show you that on my Bernina 790 Plus, I have a really beautiful light. So when I'm up right here and just like sewing and focused on one area, the light is great. But as soon as I move over here, because of my dungeon of a sewing room, I don't have enough light to really see what I'm doing. So what I want to show you though is I'm going to actually turn my Bernina 790 built-in light off. That way you can see the real darkness we have here. So in order to do that, we're going to go ahead and use our stylus. We're going to press the little settings button, choose the little icon that looks like a sewing machine, choose the icon that looks like a light, and then we're going to turn the light off. And now you can really see the lighting issue that I'm dealing with. So let's go ahead and try the Slimline table lamp and see how it works. I've got my lamp behind me, remember, because I put it there to show you. I'm just going to show you what the lighting looks like now that we have it behind. there's a little button on the side of the lamp that is your power switch. And really you could just like rub your finger down and it turns on. It's so like, there's no like click, it's just a real gentle feel. So there it is off, there it is on. Now, so here all my light is in the back. I'm not really needing it back there. I need it right here. So I'm going to flex this lamp back toward me. And again, I can adjust the lamp down to the side. I mean, look at this. I can even like, I mean, it's like right here. I can still see my work, but I have all the light right here. It's just fantastic. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of sewing. Works great. Now that I showed you how the Slimline table lamp works without the machine's lighting system, let's go ahead and talk about how it works with the lighting system. We're going to go back into our settings, choose the little sewing machine, choose the light bulb, and this time we're going to turn the light on. And there you go. There's the difference with the light on versus off. And now, of course, it's great here. Believe me, this is where I really need the vision. I need the extra light. I also wanted to show you what it would be like over your cutting mat. Now, I use the Olfa cutting mat, and they're bright green with yellow lines. It's really easy. I mean, it is like a proven fact that green is one of the easiest colors for most humans to see. Humans, you know, maybe animals too, but definitely humans. And it's easy for them to see, and that's why I love the Olfa cutting mat. So let's go ahead and move this over here, and we'll talk about that. Okay, I'm gonna move my Slimline light, but I like the little creak it makes. But you'll notice that I haven't had to actually move the lamp, like the base of it. It's still right here, and I can just kind of shift my body over. Now I am gonna just, you know, open up a couple seams. Okay, and you know what's really interesting is I'm gonna leave my Slimline lamp just like this, but I'm just gonna rotate it and maybe rotate this just a little bit. Oh, actually, that's really good. That's the best lighting I've had there, so I'm gonna work with that. Well, obviously, it's done its job. It's beautiful. It's actually exceeded my expectations. I'm really pleased with how much light it gives me in the actual area I'm working on. You know, it's nice to have lights throughout your whole room, but really, I just need the light right here. This is where I need it. And I like that I found the perfect positioning for to have my Bernina 790 Plus lit up and also my cutting mat. So that's really definitely a benefit. And it's portable too. You can totally take this little guy off and you can travel with it. You might want to protect the LED light. You know, I mean, I know it's all protected and stuff, but it's just, you know, it's just so beautiful and wonderful. We don't want anything to happen to it. It is fascinating to me that the LED light is designed to last for over 20 years. Absolutely a wonderful thing. I mean, I've had lights that last a couple of years and then they kind of bust and you have to, you know, replace them. They just wear out. But this is designed to last for 20 years. And then lastly, I just have to point out that it allows you to see true color. These colors that are on this material are bright and vibrant, and without this light, it kind of dulls everything down. And even with this, I'm going to turn it off again. You know, it takes these really bright, you know, turquoise and greens and everything, and it makes it a little bit duller. So using the Slimline table lamp is going to give you the true color for when you're working on your quilting, your sewing, and of course, you know, like our nail techs, they can use this as well. Wow, what did you think of that? And you know what's really cool is not only is this great for quilters and sewers and crafters and artists, it's also wonderful for the beauty industry and those nail techs. And now you're probably wondering, where can you get your very own Slimline table lamp? Well, go into your local quilt or sewing shop and ask them to order one for you if they don't already have them in stock. And you're probably wondering, how much does the Slimline table lamp retail for? Retails for $190. And if you like social media, be sure to follow me over on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. And did you know that I have a fan club? So head over to Facebook and look for Suavery Designs Fan Club right up here, and you can ask to join. And we have lots of fun. People post pictures of things they're working on of Suavery Designs projects. And if you like this video, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up, and for your chance to win your very own, go ahead and leave a comment below. Tell me why you most deserve this Slimline table lamp. And until I see you next time, I hope you have a creative day. Bye-bye.
If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe below. And don't forget, you can also follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.